All right, good morning and good day. So I am back down here to do some maintenance on the bus, and I think what I'm going to be doing today is, with some help, I'm going to be changing out the rear brakes on the drive axle there, and I've also got a leaky seal on the driver's side on the tag axle, so I'll get that taken care of, get those brake pads replaced, and then possibly look into changing the tires. I got a couple new steer tires, so I got some Sumo Tomos, some 12R 22.5s. So I'll go ahead and we'll change those over. So I'll have some good rubber and new rubber on the front tires, and I'll just start a process in the future of just buying a couple tires, maybe a year, and just replacing them throughout the coach just to keep up with the maintenance. So enjoy and tag along. All right, put some air on the chassis to get it up a little higher so I can jack up and take a look at these brakes over here on the driver's side. Apart and put the rollers in.
All ready for you, James. All ready for you. Blow it up. Huh? I don't know. It's possible. Possible. Brad said it sure is possible. Oh, you got no problem. No. You don't come on, we don't go do that. Don't do that shit? No. What is it? It's fart.
All right, Jay.
Hey.
I wonder where that other one went to.
No, it's over there somewhere. It'll show up and land in the flow. Ah, you motherfucker, you. Now, we gotta put that back on the bus.
Okay.
Come on, man, get your foot up. Right there. Probably come forward with it a little bit more. Yeah, I think that'll do it. Man, like a pro. I tell you.
Watch it every day. I get up to go to work. I'm getting too old for this shit. When you're 65, shit started getting a little heavy.
Yeah. No, I'm not even close to that age. I'm getting into it.
Ain't nothing light on the bus. I'm telling you, ain't nothing light on the bus.
Man, I'm doing that again. Valerie. Okay. Oh,
Yeah, if I don't do it in. We might check on below then. I'm okay.
Come on. Come on, right, please. We'll go one time, stop.
Well, doing the inspection, I realized checking these tag axles too, that both my tag axles, the brake pads, at least the ones I can see here, I can't really see the top very well, but the bottom, one of the pads there has got a complete crack at the bottom. So let me see if I can figure out how to flip this thing around. All right, hopefully you can see this, but you see that? So here's what the pad should look like right here on this one right here. And then this one has got a complete crack running through it. So those are going to be slated to, we'll have to replace those as well. So I'm going to get to jacking the bus up. so I also found I had to do a little bit of adjustment here. My valve cover was leaking toward the back part, so I basically loosened it up, readjusted the valve cover and tightened it back down. It was a little, actually one of the bolts was a little loose. The other thing I did was I actually changed out my temperature sender here. The one that we put back in there, so this was destroyed when we rebuilt basically the engine and replaced all the heads and stuff. We had the thermostat we'd found had a crack in it, so we replaced the thermostat, and in the process of trying to get that thermostat off, of course we had to use a lot of heat and it melted this temperature sender. So we put a replacement in there, and actually, you know, I think I actually have it here in my pocket, but it was not the right type. So this is the one that I had in there temporarily, and it does not work. So I ordered the one from Luke from US Coach. This is the one for the bus. So I'm hoping now that I'll have my temperature sender back on the gauge. So what else I got going on here is I'm also pulling a vacuum on the refrigeration system. It's completely dry, so I figured I'd go ahead and just pull a vacuum on the system, see how it holds, and then put a little bit of Freon in there, and assuming that I hold a vacuum. If not, I'll have to trace it down and figure out where my leak's coming from. All right, well, I got the bus back to its parking spot. Got the new tires on right there. Got some nice new steer axles, or steer tires. Changed the brakes on my mains there, on my drive axle. I've got some cracking on my my tag axles here for my brake pads, so I've got to get those on order and get those changed out. In addition to that, I also did some troubleshooting here on the AC system, hoping to get that thing set up and going. It's getting hot here in Virginia, and you know, when you take a trip in the bus, it's really nice to have AC. So now I'm just waiting around, waiting for my ride to get here. I left the bus at the shop last night just to make it easy, and brought my car to the shop. So since I brought the bus back now, I've got to wait for my ride to get here and get back over, grab my car, and then head back to the house. It's good, summertime starting, and it's nice to get through some of the project lists that I had on the bus, and slowly getting through that. And it seems like, you know, as you start going through that bus, there's always something else that needs to be done. But I would like it to get to a spot where I feel safe driving it again, and then try to get some trips in. And that includes some AC, because, you know, getting the wife on with no AC, not going to take it. All right, well, thanks a lot, guys, and have a good night.